Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith. I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about my plans for YouTube and my future plans for this channel and how I plan to evolve it from here. I'm a couple years into YouTube now. My content has gone through various forms of transformation. I've upgraded my gear a lot in the last couple years, so you've seen a big upgrade in my quality between my initial starting videos when I got on YouTube into where I am today. When I started this YouTube channel, my idea was to release as good music as possible through YouTube and evolve my music. A little after I started sharing jams, I started doing some tutorials. And of course, YouTube loves tutorials. Some of my early tutorials, I argue, had some great information behind them. That's the reason why they had such good views. But my sound quality, my video quality was very subpar. But I feel, again, the content was still good enough to pull a good amount of views. And I started to see, just the power of tutorials and in the videos that show more of yourself as a YouTuber. And it's really tempting to make content and mold content to what you know is going to get better views. But ultimately, again, the main reason I came here is music. So at this point, I've really focused on just making all my jams and all my music as good as possible. I'm really only going to release probably one a week at most because I want to spend as much time on each of these jams and the music I release to YouTube now. And I want each of them to be sounding as close to like professional as I can get them. I'm going to be very particular about the sound that I'm releasing. I'm not going to rush anything now. Before, I just released things just to get things out, be more productive, move on to the next thing. I really didn't worry if my jam was perfect. I'm being very, very particular now, and I'm trying to push very strong sounds and themes. And honestly, to become a YouTuber in a sense, to share your personality, to do tutorials all the time, really does take away from your music. You really do, at the very minimum, sacrifice some time that you could be using to making great music towards that content. And that's not really what I wanted to do. And I found myself doing that a little bit too much. And that's why you've kind of seen me scale back on the production of my talk videos. And I really only do tutorials if I really, really feel they come from the heart, like they come from my setup. Any tutorial I do, I'm not chasing to do tutorials. They come out of my workflow. It's like, oh, I'm going to share this with the world because it's helping my workflow. And that's how my tutorials kind of started to begin with my Volcas. I never did them because I felt like I have to do a tutorial. I just felt like, oh, somebody might want to know this, and I do this every day. And that's where my tutorials are going to come from. They're not going to come from the hottest, newest piece of gear. They're not going to come from the newest, hottest thing that I know is going to get a lot of views. They're going to come from something I do every day. In my setup, it can come from a 10-year-old Waldorf Blowfield or a 20-year-old Microkorg. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to share it because that's what's coming out of my workflow, and that's what I do every day. And I think that's why my tutorials have always been kind of personal and a little different from the very beginning. So my main focus will be doing one quality jam a week, give or take. If I don't feel a song is ready there by the end of the week, I could push it. There might be a week and a half or 2 weeks till you hear my next song. But the fact is, I'm not going to release something until I feel it's at that level. Then I'll continue, like I said, to do the tutorials that come from the heart, tutorials that evolve out of my setup. And then I'm going to continue to do these kind of little talk-based videos to kind of fill in the void in between my music, because I am going to be very particular about my music, like I said now. So I'm not going to be releasing music every couple days. So you're going to see a huge focus on my music this year. And my record label is going to be kicking off strong. I'm hopefully going to be getting my first physical release this year. Things are going to be getting really, really serious. So my music is my main goal. And if you have come here for high quality synth music and you've liked what you heard in the last couple jams, with the quality picking up, you're definitely going to be probably happy with the content of music-wise that's coming out in the next year or two in this channel, because I'm going to continue to go down this road with what you've been hearing in my last couple jams. Again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time being a YouTube personality because that's going to take away from the music that I could be making. But I need to thank anyone who has spent the time to listen to my music. And I know this type of channel isn't going to grow as fast as, if I turned this into a whole show. If I turned this into a Todd Smith music show and I came in with my shining personality and smiling face every show, it would do better than me just turning on the camera and making great music. But the fact is, that's not what I want to do. I want to make great music. Whoever sticks around and finds me and likes my music, that's the reason why I came here. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support. Stay positive, stay creative, support each other. In peace.